went to Fort Lauderdale and not went by this restaurant, period.
Oh, man.
But I go there for their cornbread and their calamari. But listen, when I went there for the first time, I went back with my family and I was like, listen, we need like 3 of these. It was like lunchtime. They said, we don't make it to dinner. I said, listen, I came here just for the cornbread. So they actually made it. Listen, my family, we took some back to the hotel. Let me tell you, there was fighting over this cornbread. And when I tell you, when I went back and they said that, first of all, I didn't even look at the menu because I already knew what I wanted. They said, we don't have it anymore. I said, you kidding me, right? I was like, are you not serving it? Not, listen, I said, do I need to come back? They said, we don't. I was like, what happened? I promise you, it had to be the best selling thing on the menu.
Really?
When I posted it on Instagram, this was years ago, I posted it on Instagram, people that saw it was like, yes, they have the best cornbread. So I knew that it wasn't just me. And when I posted and I was like, I'll never see this again, people was commenting, was like, you gotta be kidding me.
That's crazy.
The best cornbread I ever had, man. I ain't lying. YOLO in Fort Lauderdale. But that other food is still good.
Okay.
It's called YOLO in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's not far, it's like almost, if you like on the main stretch out there, the beach line is what I call it, where all the hotels right there in the beachfront. It's probably like 6 or 7 minutes. You can actually walk there from there. It's like right downtown Fort Lauderdale.
That's great. Oh, man.
Yeah. So, ChefJbanks, man, what we got here?
All right. So, like I said, this first dish was going to be inspired by kind of an ode back to my wife. You know, this was the first meal I made her when we were dating.
Okay.
So, of course, you know, got to start out with a nice salad. So the salad we have here, it's kind of a hearty salad, but it's a chopped kale, apple, and a berry salad. Okay. With roasted cashews, and we have a blackberry and balsamic vinaigrette dressing to top it with. Nice. So I'll go ahead and we'll assemble this. So you making the meal that grab. Oh, most definitely. It's foolproof. Trust me, it's foolproof.
Y'all hear this? This might be the meal. You know, anybody out there looking to get married or grab their mate, hey, pay attention.
And what I'm doing here now is kale, since it's such a hardy leaf, I'm just making sure I don't have any elongated pieces. Just make sure I'm tearing a little bit so everything gets a kind of more uniform shape.
Got it.
From there, it's just kind of start layering.
Okay.
So what we'll do is we'll start from the bottom. So I'll take about half of my kale out here. Okay. And what I will do is I'll start layering. So I have some fresh blackberries here. Okay. And we'll just drop a couple of those guys in. Same thing with our apples. Grab a couple of apples.
So layering is key.
Layering is definitely key. It's a component. I mean, everything from seasoning to adding ingredients is because you want to make sure every bite is uniform. Here.
Gotcha.
So we're going to add our handful back, and we're going to follow that same layering process again.
Gotcha. Yeah, because most salads, you know, they just put the stuff on top.
Right.
That makes sense.
And that's why half the time you get to the bottom of a salad, and 9 times out of 10 you don't like it anymore because it doesn't taste like the top layer anymore.
That makes perfect sense. I never thought about that. Yeah, but I don't see too many people, even restaurants, layer salad. I don't see it.
Because, well, a lot of restaurants, what they do is, a lot of times they'll play it safe. It's kind of the same, you know, thing as like if you're catering and you're cooking for a large audience there. You tend to make things a little bit more on the safer side, a little bit more on the bland side. You don't know how people like their food. Some people may want their dressing included all through their salad. Some people may want it on the side. So a lot of times they'll just put it on top too. If you want to mix it in, you can, but if not, you don't have to.
Got it.
All right. So we're going to add a couple of little red onions on top here. And what we'll do is we'll season our salad, salt and pepper. This is Himalayan pink salt. I like using pink salt because it has a lot more minerals. It's a lot better for you. It's not the typical white ionized salt that's been bleached and has all the nutrients and everything sucked out of it. And when you're seasoning any food, I tell anybody, season high, season with your hands so you see where your seasonings actually fall in your salad. A lot of times when you have something, you're just shaking it on.
Yeah.
You don't shake out in a uniform manner, or you may not see it at all. Here, if you season high like this, you're able to see where your seasonings actually fall.
Got it.
Now we'll add our dressing in.
And what type of dressing is that again?
This is a blackberry balsamic dressing.
So, in making this salad, why did you choose those flavors?
Well, kale itself, it tends to be, like I said, it's a heartier, but sometimes can be a bitter leaf sometimes. So by adding in like the apples and the blueberries, you brighten the dish up a little bit and add a little, you combat the tartness with the sweet.
Gotcha. Okay.
What we'll do is just get out a quick little light toss, make sure we coat everything thoroughly.
So that's why you tell the chefs or people aspiring to be a chef or you're trying to be a better cook, you gotta know your foods. You gotta sample, you gotta taste.
Definitely.
Because if you got a salad like this, like you said, that has bitter leaves, then you don't want to put any bland tasting stuff in it. You put most stuff that's sweet and balance it up. That makes sense.
Yeah, like I said, cooking is definitely no more than chemistry. It's balancing flavors and palates. That's all. All right. Now our salad is mixed. Actually, go ahead and plate this up.
Nice. How important is how do you look at plate as being a chef? Like, what can you compare plate to?
Plating is essential because plating is what sells, right? People eat with their eyes.
Right.
You know, you can have every flavor component, you can have every profile, but if it doesn't look good, people aren't going to eat it.
That makes sense. So this is our kale, berry apple salad.
So this is our kale, berry apple salad with our blueberry balsamic dressing.
Nice. That looks amazing.
Actually.
Oh,
Now let our host try it out.
Oh, come to me. I say this with all grace. I'm really sorry that y'all can't taste this way, but I'm gonna let y'all know how this is. I've never had a like you said how you did a layered salad.
Really? Okay. Well, hey, first time for everything, sir.
This is good. You taste all the flavors. All the flavors. So that makes sense.